Hello and welcome to Guru World News, the useless news that you use. Today's nature stories. Flower beds. In Chicago, the Rest Easy Company has created a new type of bed which says it's better for posture and provides a deeper sleep than conventional mattresses. Our beds consist of an all-natural frame containing rich soil, and we also provide packets of fast-growing flower seeds. All the customer has to do is plant, water, and within a week, he has a lovely, soft, sweet-smelling bed of flowers to sleep on. As long as the beds receive water and sunlight, they will stay firm and healthy forever. We have tulips, daisies, sunflowers, and chrysanthemums, among others. The cost varies per flower type, says Wes. But whichever you choose, the Rest Easy Company has people that literally make their beds. We asked consumers if they how they like sleeping on flower beds. It's softer than any other mattress I've slept on, said English teacher Gail Huffman. I feel like I'm lying on a bed of flowers and it supports every part of my body equally. The aromatherapy is a charm, said construction worker Hank Stone. No more insomnia for me. Wes, delighted with the success of the business, is now planning expansion. I'm going to make dressers and cabinets from large fronds, water them, and my furniture will become even more spacious. And this is bad news for the child in this next story. Related news: Real Flower Child, Hobbs, New Mexico. In the freewheeling 1960s, hippies Ron and Rachel Dawson took the concept of flower power a little too far. We did a lot of recreational vegetation in those days, said Ron, mostly weed and mushrooms. But we found out that Rachel was pregnant. We didn't think our hobby would affect the baby. We thought the opposite. In fact, the substances were all pure, right from Mother Earth. We used to joke that our baby would be natural-born flower child, said Rachel. We didn't know how right we were. Dawn Dawson was born with tiny petals all over her body, like floral fish scales. Instead of toes, she had stubby roots. She's half human, half flower. The midlife duty comfort to deliver the child in 1969 and lives in the New Mexico commune where the Dawsons reside. She is now in her mid-30s, and she is such a lovely, willowy woman. She tends to her garden with our little community, and with a view. She said, "I'm happy living here," said Dawn with a voice slight fluttery quality. "I'm not all that bitter of my physique, except for the occasional hallucinogenic flashbacks from the peyote in my system. She has many advantages." Dawn explained that she's always smelling nice, and because of the photosynthesis and her close relationship to solar rays, she's never been sick a day in her life. Occasionally, the bees are annoying. Have to wear pots on my feet instead of shoes, and if I'm not in damp soil all the time, I wilt. But also make me feel one with nature. Dawn herself recently married a member of her commune, an herbalist. She has the nicest stems of any gal in the village. Joe's husband, her husband's name is Dandelion. Yeah. Dawn is 2 months pregnant and with her own child and has already chosen names. If it's a girl, I'll name her Lily. If it's a boy, I'll name him Bud. Let's just lay off the drugs for a little while, people. I'll just say that. In animal news, stool pigeons. Brooklyn, New York. Throughout the past summer and into fall, bartenders all over New York thought Burrow have been serving a new type of client. Pigeons have been flying in and perching on stools, cash in their beaks. Then they nibble on pretzels, waiting us to serve them. I don't know. Pigeons liked alcohol, but these birds do manage to put it away. Fortunately, they don't have to go very far, just to the rooftop walls at it, and they have a lot of trouble drinking and flying. Orthodox Breed Peck has been studying this strange phenomenon and has an explanation. It isn't about the drink, said Peck. Pigeons have always been scavengers. They're used to eating crumbs from people who eat while they walk. It is the perfect way to get their free bar snacks, like nuts and checks. As long as they order drinks, they're allowed to stay. Peck watched several birds to see how they get the cash to pay. Most of the raid outdoor cafes and pluck tips from tables. And when people try to pay with credit cards, the birds snatch them away so they have to leave cash. Though serving pigeons could constitute as a health code violation, many bartenders aren't so cute. They do business outside, don't hurt anyone. And the bartender at the bar, Kochba in Crown Heights, besides the customers, find it entertaining to watch the birds sip beer and coo with the pretty ladies. Another animal news. Animals Chat. Manhattan, New York. Animal Chat is a groundbreaking book that finally reveals something that we always wondered. What are animals saying? I spent my entire life living amongst different animals, author James Royce told. Using my laptop and various translation programs, I devoted 2 years to each species to learn how they communicate. I'm now fluent in more than 20 different animal tongues, and for those animals without tongues, dialects. Each chapter of the book deals with different animals and includes Animal How-To English Dictionary. Here's a sample of the most common words used by different species. A cow, when it says moo, means I'm bored. A cat, when it says meow, means pet me or leave me alone, depending on whether they're coming or going. A dog, when it says arf, means I'm hungry or I'm thirsty. 2 arfs back to back is I'm really hungry or I'm really thirsty. 2 arfs separated by a pause is I want to play, rub my belly, throw a ball, and let me out of my cage, depending on the posture of the situation. Snakes, when it hisses, it means you're a dead man. Birds, when they tweet tweet, it's just singing. A dolphin, when it squeaks, means we have much in common. Perhaps our leaders should meet and discuss an exchange of ideas and technology instead of make us perform like trained seals. I have no clue. Sheep, when it baws, means do you have the tongue?